Um, Hi, biracial Tiffany. I'm Melanie. I saw you a blog or something you did about 2 years ago on the internet, and I thought it was interesting how biracial kids and mixed kids have this community that I have never been a part of. I grew up in Chicago on the South Side, and when we was little, we was very light skinned, and our mother basically told us we thought we was white. We went through that phase. I've been listening to some of your blogs and stuff from biracial kids and mixed kids, multiracial kids, or whatever. I consider myself mixed, but most of the time I just say I'm black because of the pressure. It's like most black people have came to me and said, "You're black, you're black, you're black," and they make it seem like it's such a bad thing. And then when I experience, which I just totally get off topic, but when I experience Caribbean people, they say, "You're mixed, you look like you're half white, you look like." You're half Asian, you look like you're half Mexican, you look like you're half Filipino, you look like you're half what else have I heard? Yeah, that's pretty much it. But but they have a better appreciation for me. Like when I engage American black people, they always make it seem like it's a bad thing, whatever my identity is. And I kind of fought my mother because she didn't tell us exactly if we were mixed kids, and we didn't feel like we fit in. We had a different disposition. We wasn't aggressive. I know usually they say mixed kids are like littles. They call us littles. They call us yellow. They call us light skin. They call us mutts. I've been called mutts to my face. Mixed, whatever. I never been called a half breed. My mother was called half breeds growing up. In Mississippi, she grew up with the white side of her family because she didn't look like her siblings. And in the 40s in the South, if you look anything other than, a black person, then you was treated differently, and that's what my mother was. So she raised us, and she was kind of tricky because she came here to Chicago as a teenager, and she married or whatever into like a middle class family or whatever. And so he took care of her, but she concealed our identity of who she is and who we are. We always had that sore thumb type of feeling like sticking out, and we never knew really exactly what our true identity was. She didn't tell us until we was like teenagers and stuff or whatever. So I grew up thinking that, just feeling like, why do I look like this? If I'm black, why do I look like this? Why is my skin this color? And I just, I never felt inside. I always felt different. I always felt like some other things is going on in me. Like I don't know how the other black people thought or felt inside, but I know I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel. I don't even know how to explain it, but I had a friend when I was like 11 years old, and she was like, um, "You're gonna have it better because you light skin." And I didn't really know. I never even thought about that. My mother didn't tell us. But anyway, biracial Tiffany, that's my story. So if you want to interview me or post my blog as an interview, just let me know. I do not use hair grease. That's another thing. I wanted to do biracial kids use hair grease because I never use hair grease. I put lotion on my hair and conditioner. And but I just wonder, that's my question, to make their hair grow or to, like, I think it's a misconception that black people need to use hair grease or whatever to make their hair grow. I don't use hair grease. I haven't used it for years. And my sister, she used to wash her hair every day. You know, we all pretty much look the same skin tone. My older sister looked pretty much like a white person, and because her father is the same as my mother. He has blue eyes or green eyes, blue eyes, I think, or something, with sandy hair. So my sister pretty much looks white. All of the rest of us look pretty much like a variation. Like I have one sister who looks Puerto Rican. I look, I don't know what I look like. I think sort of, I don't know. But so my brother, we all pretty much vary from Like they used to say, I was Chinese, my brother was Japanese. My older sister was a white girl. She didn't fit in at all. She grew up in the suburbs. So basically, that's the other thing about fitting in, feeling like you really don't belong in the black community. So most of the time, even now, I'm 35, and most of the time, black people tell me that, you know, get in where I fit in, and or they'll say something really awkward that's like what you mix with, and that's like the number one thing that a lot of mixed kids hate to hear. Like, what do you mix with? Because we try to conceal our identity. Like most of the time, wear hair weave. I have some hair issues also, but that's another story. But I mostly try to conceal who I am because it's like a dirty secret, and I know other mixed kids feel like this because they sometimes, even if they parents are willingly together, like a black and a white parent or whatever, or a black and whatever other race, they feel like they have to have permission to be and to embrace who they are completely. And it's a cultural thing that black people haven't really came to the point where they can embrace every part of us. I consider myself black. Sometimes I consider myself mixed. Like if I apply for something and I know it's like a despairingly sparse amount of mixed people, I'll apply myself as a mixed person, as a mixed race, and I'll just go down the line. Black, white, Native American, and Mexican, which makes me, I guess, a quad. So a quarter. That's another thing people call me, and I hate it. It's so bad. Calling me a quarter, it's just. But I look at it as I'm a quarter of a dollar, so that's good. That's how I see it. But people have all these different like racial things that they say, and I just wanted to get it out there, Tiffany. That's my story, so I don't know if that qualifies me to be a part of the mixed kid multiracial community group or whatever, but because we was like misplaced, it was some other kids who looked like us in our neighborhood, but they didn't really talk to us. Mixed kids have always like shunned us. They never embraced us. So I don't know. What do you think, Tiffany? Give me your experience and let me know if you met any people in my category who grew up who didn't know that they were mixed. Like the other thing, the hair thing. I didn't know I had curly hair until it's like this side. I don't know. It's just completely curly, and then sometimes it just wait. I don't know, but I didn't know that until recently. It's like I took a picture and it was just all like spirals, like all kind of crazy curls, like looped and stuff, and I was like, wow, okay. So I don't know, but that's weird, ain't it? Tell me about it.